We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Miami Marlins. Jonathan Villar looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V, it was a low-scoring affair. Good pitchers duel, good defense in the first game, but the home team's able to scratch it out, and they're looking for a 2-game sweep, Dan.
You know, Dero, it's never easy to sweep in any league, but boy, in a 2-game set like this, you win a nail-biter in the first one, you have to start thinking, being greedy, and win this one and get out of here with a clean sweep.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second, the second baseman, Willie Adames.
In now, Willie Adames. And that misses for ball 1. Adames is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
1-0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Adames at third with 2 away. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Yarbrough will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Stubbs over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dickerton.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Dickerson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Dickerson, 30 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. So here's Kevin Kiermeier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Kevin Kiermeier.
First pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. VR is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Standing in, Garrett Stubbs. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And that misses inside 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Stubbs, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
3-0 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count still full, 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Ryan Yarbrough. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
2 out with the man at first. Popped him up. Aguilar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
The pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2.
Ball inside.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Yarbrough has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Adames waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Diaz.
Standing in, Isan Diaz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Good waist pitch. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. in there, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So he's aboard again with his 2nd hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it misses. 3-1 now. Austin Meadows is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfro. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The set and the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting it, the right fielder, Carroll Ramirez.
Up next from Miami, Carroll Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. In there, 1-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 1-1.
Hey.
Count still at 1-2. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and the Marlins had their first hit of the game. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Pablo Lopez. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Brian Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Two and two, the pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kiermeier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batter, third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Striding in once again, Daniel Robertson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Adames scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now in the box, Isan Diaz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Comes set, the 0-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, number 14, Garrett Stubbs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Ryan Yarbrough. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Now here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Marlins,
Thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
First pitch on its way. Miguel Rojas will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 0-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting, right fielder, Carroll Ramirez.
In now, Carroll Ramirez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Now a hard liner, but foul. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
To the plate now, Pablo Lopez. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To Iglesias for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
The center fielder.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, You give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Jose Arena takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 62, Jose Urrea.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Willie Adames. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfro, head-to-head with Jose Urena. He's 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Anthony Banda enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Anthony Banda.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He's tasked with starting the Marlins
The
sixth.
third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's low.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Cervelli.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At the plate, Isan Diaz.
Second baseman.
And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-1 Miami. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermeier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Kittredge is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Manuel Margot will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfro is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, Carroll Ramirez.
Into the box, Carroll Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch.
Yeah.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the pitcher, Jose
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Garrett Stubbs.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way. This is in the air out to right. Ramirez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Aaron Loup will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 15, Aaron Loup.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Loup is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he takes a cold strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. The pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Meadows will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball. Hey.
A 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2.
Helpful.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. This is foul right side. A runner on first with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Brandon Kinsler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 20, Brandon.
All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hunter Renfro waits on deck. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, It's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Hunter Renfro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Now at the plate, G-Man Choi. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's kicked out. Oh,
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance as that's win number 82 for them on the year. So they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Arena earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Brandon Kinsler wraps it up for the save, his 41st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.